Now, in the wise words of the philosopher Phil Pepsi Man Brooks, stop tweeting. Just stop. Just put down your phone, Chris Jericho. Just stop, man. It's getting embarrassing. Now, I am trying to hit 4,000 subs before the end of the week. I think I need about 13 more people to hit that subscribe button. I definitely appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. And also, thank you to all the new supporters. We're building something nice over here. Let's do it right. I appreciate you all. Let's go into the new year with some good energy, man. Let's do it. So, who should we leave in 2023 though? We should probably leave Chris Jericho the last year, man. I don't know what's going on with this man. I think he needs some help in the worst way. He's I don't want to joke about mental health issues or anything like that, but I think I would think the word is bipolar. He can't be in a right state of mind, bro. He just can't. Arguing with lawyers at 4 a.m. and involving yourself in drama every now. I just getting in trouble with hotels, allegedly getting detained at hotels and arrested. And it kind of goes back for a while because I remember hearing stories about CM Punk bailing him out of jail for public intoxication or whatever it was. It just, Chris Jericho, I don't know what it is, but he doesn't sound like somebody who's happy. And I'm saying all this because after WWE posted that CM Punk his entrance at Madison Square Garden last night, Chris Jericho commented on it and he left flame emojis. I think he said congrats or something like that. Bro, we didn't just forget that you called this man and his actions disgusting at Brawl Out. We didn't forget that you called this man we didn't forget that you called this man a cancer. And I know they made up since then and they mended fences since then. And I think they were actually supposed to work together in AEW. But he kind of restarted a fire. He kind of restarted some negative stuff the other night on Christmas of all days. He started the negative stuff. And there is some heat there that's been going on for the last 10 years because CM Punk didn't want to work with Chris Jericho. Or he didn't want to talk to him in this podcast because he didn't think he was genuine. And even I remember being 15 years old or 14 or however old, and I remember, damn, I was looking at CM Punk dang, bro, that's kind of messed up to just say about Chris Jericho. But in hindsight, and now that I'm 23 years old, CM Punk was right, bro. Chris Jericho is built different, man. And whatever your political views is and whatever, I think we all can admit that January 6th was embarrassing a couple of years ago. And Chris Jericho's wife was there, bro, and he again, whatever your political views is or whatever, but it's just certain things that just you don't want associated with your character and associated with you. And I don't know about Chris Jericho anymore, bro. I'm genuinely worried about the man because he flip flops on opinions and it just kind of seems to do what's convenient. Now, I've heard multiple stories of, was he there at Brawl Out? He said he's seen everything. And I've heard that he, Jim Cornette and Brian Last said that he was in the hallway waiting for it all to stop so he could avoid any punishment. And then I'm also hearing that he would, he was in the press conference as it was going on. So I don't know. I hope that Miss A Steel eventually tells us exactly her side and what story and how it went down, because we can't trust somebody like Chris Jericho. Who knows if he is in the NDA? And now it's coming out that he got a bunch of people signing NDAs and stuff. I don't know about Chris Jericho. It's something sketchy about this man, and I want to like him because he is a legend, but from his character outside of the ring to his character inside of the ring to his work outside of the ring to his work inside of the ring, it's just he has to have so much equity with me that I'm willing to admit, because even then, even now, it's still just I don't necessarily dislike Chris Jericho. I don't feel about Chris Jericho how I feel about the Young Bucks. I don't feel about Chris Jericho how I feel about Hangman Adam Page, where I just I despise them guys. I genuinely just don't like them guys. But Chris Jericho, I won't say I don't dislike him. I mean, I won't say I don't like him, but I don't have negative, super negative feelings towards him. I don't hate anybody. I don't know how it feels to hate anybody. And I mean that genuinely. But with Chris Jericho, I don't root against him and I don't root for him at all either, but I have every reason in the world to, bro. Like, I genuinely have every reason in the world to like root against Chris Jericho, but I think at this point this man needs help, man. Like, what? He's either the most egotistical man of all time or narcissist. I don't know what it is. But what is up with Chris Jericho, bro? Like, 1 minute you're arguing with the man lawyer on Christmas morning, 4 in the morning. I don't know exactly where he was. Maybe it was 1 in the morning where he was. Who knows? But you got people calling you an alcoholic just based off the fact that you're arguing with a lawyer at 4 in the morning. And then on the next night, the next time we see the person you're arguing with or his client, you're wishing, like, you're telling him congratulations with a flame emoji. Like, bro, like, you don't have to be the center of attention all the time. It's probably best that you don't be. Like, bro, just be quiet. Just stop. Jericho, just stop, bro. Like, I think it's getting level. It's way beyond 2019 Seth Rollins. He's stuck his foot so far up his own mouth, like so far down his own throat that he's shitting toenails. I genuinely just like, bro, just like, does he not have any real friends? Does he not have anybody he can talk to or who can talk to him and let him know, like, hey, bro, that ain't really it? Does he not have, like, I would assume that Bryan Danielson found his ass for the tweet the other night on Christmas, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I hope for the best for that man. I hope he figures it out, but he got something going on. He got something going on to where he needs maybe he's just a narcissist. Who knows? Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'm thinking about it too much. And he's just simply a narcissist who just has to have the attention on him at all times, or he just doesn't know how to say I'm sorry, I was wrong. Maybe he knows he was wrong. Who knows? But I think he does have a lot of equity with. I think he does have a lot of equity with me. So because I do think he's a legend. Do think he's one of the greatest of all time. In his latter years of his legacy, hasn't necessarily been the kindest to him, and he's not been the kindest to it. But he's still Chris Jericho. He's still Chris Jericho at the end of the day, and I think he needs to just finally bow out peacefully. But I don't know. I think he's just going to keep ruining his legacy. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't necessarily have a front row seat to this downfall. But let me know what you guys think about this embarrassing thing in the comments. I am trying to hit 4,000 subs. Hit that subscribe button. Need about 16 more people to do so. Have a beautiful night. Sub to Act. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Peace.